Design, variety, construction, and approachability, that defines Suitsupply. But can you even find it in watches? What is up, Watch fam? Happy Friday, and welcome to this week's episode of Liquor Run. I am Christian from Theo and Harris. This is my old man, Rolly. And today, we're going to be talking about Suitsupply, one of the biggest kind of like explosion crazes in men's suiting. We're going to get into what they are and why they're so important in a minute, and trying to find their equivalent in the watch world, which is not easy. Watches are hardly approachable. But before we do, a quick wristwatch check. What are you wearing, Daddy-O?
My Panerai Radiomir.
Love the watch. How are you enjoying it on that strap?
I love this strap.
And a beautiful burgundy quarter-inch strap by David Lane Design. Absolutely love that watch and strap pairing.
Thank you.
I'm wearing my personal vintage Datejust, reference 1601, a watch and a reference that we very often stock in the Theo and Harris shop. I think that anyone that frequents the Theo and Harris shop would even probably say that it's the watch that the entire kind of company's retail presence has been, built upon.
Yes.
And I have it on a T&H Jean Rousseau Type 1 strap.
It's beautiful.
Before we get into it, what are we drinking, Daddy-O?
We're drinking Papi's Limoncello again.
Yep.
Very tasty.
We'll segue into wine in a little bit.
Yep. But
for right now, we're doing limoncello. What bottle of wine you want to crack open later on today? Do you know? A little Chianti?
I have Chianti.
All right, cool.
Chianti tonight.
But for now, limoncello.
Limoncello.
All right, let's get into it.
Salud. Interesting topic today.
Very interesting topic. Suitsupply, and I'll give a little intro, but I want to really hear your opinion on Suitsupply because you've owned many of their suits. Not that long ago, really when I was, first kind of getting into clothing, there really wasn't a Suitsupply. Right. There was Macy's, which wasn't necessarily cheap either, but it was like where everyone went to get a suit, and then there were people that really cared and really wanted to go spend big money and went to artisan, incredible places. So basically, there was Timex, and there was Lange.
Yeah.
You see my point?
Yes.
And only the guys that bought Lange looked good. Right. And the guys that bought Timex kind of looked schlubby. They didn't look like they really enjoyed suits or belonged in a suit, which was terrible, right? Then, came on, many companies tried to fix that problem, but Suitsupply is a company that really has made a big splash in fixing that problem.
Yeah.
Now you can see a guy on the street in Soho, whatever it might be, wearing a Suitsupply suit, which range from $450 up to $1,000 or something like that.
$399. All the way up to $999.
Right, which although is a lot of money, certainly is not a lot of money for its respective medium, for suits. So for, let's call it an average of $700, people can look like they're wearing a suit that costs triple that, and a suit that is reliable. Of course, there are concessions in artisanship, and of course, there are concessions in handwork, but they look good, and the garments don't, fall apart. I mean, they are good suits.
Absolutely.
Right? Now, tell me about your experience with Suitsupply. You've owned quite a few suits.
I own several Suitsupply suits.
Right.
I wear the Napoli line.
Yep.
It's the one that has, to this point, fit me the best.
Right.
It's my body type.
Do they have a couple body types and a couple different fits?
Yes, they have Havana. They've got this Yort line. Yeah. They've got a few. Those are ones that come to mind.
For
Lazio
bodies.
Is another one. Different bodies, different silhouettes.
Yeah.
Why I've always loved Suitsupply from the moment that I started shopping with them is these suits have the styling of garments that are a lot more expensive.
Yep.
There's more thought that goes into, how much fabric is on the sleeve, how well tapered the pants are. The small little, nuances like that
you don't find.
You will not find in a department store.
Right.
You won't. For that reason, I've purchased several suits. I've got some sport coats,
and
trousers,
that you've brought up in the past is, when you're working in your suits. Right? I think that there's a big difference between a work suit and, a jacket you wear to dinner. Right, those are two different things. A work suit, you're putting a lot of stress on it. You're moving in it a lot. You're really putting a lot of wear into that suit. And I know you, as well as many people, many clients specifically, that say, my work suits I don't want to spend big money on my work suits. Because I know I'm going to beat them up. I'm going in airports. I'm going in and out of restaurants. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm running around. And my likelihood of putting too much stress is high.
Yes.
Whereas, like a dinner jacket, it's a different story. You wear a sport coat to dinner once a month, and it's a little bit more kind of gentle. Right, but I think what's big here is the design, like you said, of a high design quality. 2, the variety, meaning that there's a Suit Supply suit for almost anyone and their style.
Yeah.
The construction, in that it is a reliable garment.
Yes.
And finally, in value.
Yes.
That Suit Supply for $500, for argument's sake, $600, achieves what many others have not been able to do.
Correct.
For $1,200. And now that the world of consumers is becoming kind of more educated, not just in suits and finding the Suit Supply of suits, but looking for value in all kind of facets, the question gets posed to me quite often. What is the Suit Supply of watches? Meaning, where do I find this variety? Where do I find the value, the construction, and the design, all for a relatively lower price point, right? And I can go a lot of different directions, right? Comparably speaking, a Rolex Datejust is great, right? A Rolex Datejust at around $3,500, for argument's sake, is a terrifically reliable. It's classic. There are many varieties. It's a watch that I would have no hesitation, almost no hesitation, calling the Suit Supply of watches. But the existence of a watch, specifically the Omega Seamaster, beats out the Datejust, because the Omega Seamaster achieves all of those bases, meaning there are so many different varieties. If you've seen the Theo and Harris watch shop, you know how many varieties of the Seamaster Omega manufactured. Omega movements are not only extremely well made, but extremely durable, and you have the price point. Below $2,000, around that price point between $1,500 and $2,300, you can get a watch that is very unique, a watch that you can express your own personality, a watch that represents great value, and a watch that will last, right?
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Yeah, that's why it appeals to a lot of people, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've sat down with a client
Yeah.
and they've said, okay, I'm either looking at the Datejust, or I'm looking at a $4,000 chronograph, or I'm actually considering this Omega.
Right.
And how many times, although it's in my best interest
Yes.
to go with a $4,000 watch,
No.
I've said, go with the Omega,
Yeah.
come back to me in 6 or 8 months or a year, you know, and let me know what you think.
Right.
And maybe you want to trade in and go up. But I'm telling you, you know, to get your sea legs,
Yeah.
there's almost no better watch than a vintage Omega Seamaster.
Seamaster, yeah.
You don't own one.
Yeah, I don't.
You might have to fix that.
I may. Holidays are coming in 11 months.
Well, you and Mom got me mine for my 21st
I know, yeah.
birthday, and I love that watch.
Awesome watch. Yeah.
I actually told the story of that watch on my most recent collection review. It was a beautiful video. Did you see it?
I did.
It was cool, right?
Yep.
If you guys have not already seen that video, it's got like 30,000 views already. Anna did a wonderful job producing it. The link is in our description. Here you go. So go ahead and watch it. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Wait, I gotta go like this.
For Anna?
For Anna.
My sister asked him, Daddy, can you make a signal for me on Liquor Run? So he's like, how about I rub both eyebrows? There you go. Do it again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a very happy Friday. Salud. Ciao.